See how crappy I look? Jeremy calls me up, wakes me up, because he needs that. A frickin' clutch alignment tool.
Now wait a second here. Do you guys remember, maybe it was yesterday, this video that comes out about working on your Jeeps? That's what I'm out here doing. This guy's out here sleeping.
He is right, you know. Get out there and work on your Jeeps. Jeremy has a beautiful house. And look at this mother beautiful transmission. Yeah, yours truly. But he has trashed his garage.
This is what you call a thrash.
A thrash?
A thrash.
We need some Thrasher music, dude.
Yeah, that's what I should be listening to.
That might help you get the damn project done if you get some Thrasher music going. So you got the head back on. Ooh, it looks nice.
Yeah, the head I got the head back on. I didn't know this on these, but there's a head bolt underneath the carb. Pop the carb off, and no one had put a head bolt on. How this didn't leak, I don't know, but there was never one there. So went to put the head on, and it stripped. So I went out and bought a Time-Sert kit and put a Time-Sert in there.
Do you have one to show us what it is?
Yeah, and then was going to put everything back in, and then this stud here stripped. So when you're dealing with one of these old Jeeps, invest in the time of doing a torque test. Just go out and get a shaft and a 7/16 by 20 bolt and run it down through and see if the threads will actually hold the 65 pounds of torque that you have to put it on. Now this is a Time-Sert kit. This is what I put in instead of doing the Healy coil.
I'm familiar with Healy coils.
Healy coils are essentially just a coil of wire, whereas the Time-Serts are an actual solid insert that goes into the block.
Cool.
Now I've read where a lot of guys claim that these are stronger than the actual stud hole because you're actually drilling it out. You're making a bigger hole, and it's a mechanical insert that goes in it's a mechanical locking. You don't actually put any thread tight or anything on there. You just screw it in.
Okay.
But yeah, so the whole kit comes with, as you see it, it's a little expensive. As you see this here, it's $90 minus the two Time-Serts I put in there. But the process is pretty straightforward. You take, it comes with everything you need. You drill out your hole, keeping everything nice and straight. You then have this tool that will countersink the hole, because you can see that the Time-Sert has a lip on it.
Chamfered edge, okay.
Yep. And then once you have it countersunk, it comes with a straight cut tap, so you can tap the hole.
Nice.
And then there's actually an insert tool
Jeez.
that you use to screw on the Time-Sert. Now it's kind of neat. This has a cam to it. I don't know if you can see that in the video, but you screw this on, and it only goes on a few threads, and that's because this is tapered. So as you screw this down into the hole that you just drill and tapped, as the tool goes in, it will actually expand out the bottom of the Time-Sert,
nice.
Locking it in. Yeah, so there's a lot of guys out there who get into the high power stuff that.
And it'll back out okay without trying to drag it back out?
No, it will back out. Time-Sert recommends you using a what are they called? Those reverse cut. These things. What are they called, Mike? Easy outs. If you take and run one of these in there, it'll zip it right back out.
Well, what I meant was that little cam tool is.
Oh yeah. So the only thing you have to do is you oil the threads. But yeah, once it's down in there, it just backs right back out.
Okay. So
and you run this down in there until the threads loosen up, and then it just feels like a bolt in there. But as soon as the threads loosen up, you know that everything has expanded to where that it needs to be, and that's how you know that you're
I
done.
get it, because then it wants to drive itself through.
Exactly.
Understand. All right.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
So your motor The last time we saw your engine, it was sitting on the ground.
Upside down?
Yeah, upside down. So what did you do? No, let me rephrase that question. What did you have to repair from that accident? Because I see some shiny new bits on there.
Yeah, not much. Really, the only thing that needed repaired was this bracket here. It needed. It was bent.
Is that a new one?
And that was it. No, I stole it off of your motor. I just haven't told you about that yet. But you'll get a nice, clean, fresh one to put back on. I can guarantee you that. Like I said, it's a thrash, man.
No, dude, don't worry about it. I'm not sweating it.
The other thing that it did, and I will end up stealing this off of yours too, unless I can bend this back,
Dude,
is...
why you gotta be a thief?
Oh, well, you know, that's what happens when you store stuff at my house.
That's right.
You gotta pay the rent, man. But yeah, you can see it fell out this way and it broke. I was super worried that I was gonna have a cracked head or something, but I think I was lucky because these acted like a shock absorber.
Yeah.
And it just, it bent everything and I
minimal expense.
Yeah, I checked the head over and it didn't look cracked anywhere. I did all of the things that, you shouldn't do when you have it apart, in that I didn't resurface the head, I didn't mess with the block, I didn't do any of those things.